All right, boys and girls, it's time to correct your common assessment. So make sure that you're showing all of your work on your correction sheet. And don't forget to write your analysis statement, your reflection statement on why you got it wrong, what you should have done differently in a complete sentence. All right, so starting with number 1. Henry has a bag containing 35 letter tiles. Some are consonants and some are vowels. He selects a tile without looking and then replaces it. If he pulls out 3 consonant tiles and 4 vowel tiles, what is the most likely number of consonant tiles in the bag? All right, so it's giving us the probability, right? So he selects a tile without looking. He pulls out 3 consonant and 4 vowel tiles, right? So he pulls out, I'm going to say 3 consonant and 4 vowels. So how many did he pull out? 4 plus 3 is 7. So he took 7 out. And they want to know the most likely number of consonants. So most likely means we are making a prediction. So prediction with probability means proportion, right? So you're going to put your probability on the left side and your new total on the bottom right. So since we're looking at consonants, how many consonants did he pull out? 3 out of a total of 7 tiles that he took out. And our new our total, because it's saying how many in Henry's bag. Well, his bag has 35 letter tiles. So X over 35. So then we're going to go ahead and do our cross product. So 7x equals 3 times 35. 35 times 3. 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times 3 is 9. 10. 105. Divide by 7. 105 divided by 7. 7 goes into 10 one time. 10 minus 7 is 3. 35. 5 times 7 is 35. Oops, 35, sorry. And we get that x equals 15. So our answer is D, 15 tiles. Okay, moving right along to number 2. Tyler rolls a pair of dice. The results are shown in the table below. If he rolls a dice an additional 175 times, approximately how many tiles should he expect to roll 2 even numbers? All right, and we're talking about he's doing it 175 times. So let's look. We want to find 2 even numbers. So, right, even numbers, just to review, are numbers that are divisible by 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. But he's doing a dice. So 2, 4, and 6 are what we're looking for. And we want 2 even numbers. So both should be even. So 2 and 4 are both even. 4 and 1 is not. 3 and 2 is not. 1 and 1 is not. 1 is not. 2 and 2 is even. 6 and 2 are both even. 4 and 5 are not. 5 and 2 are not. 2 and 5. 4 and 4 are both even. 6 and 3 are not. 5 is not. 5 is not. 5 is not. 2, 3 is not. 2 and 6, yes. 1 and 2, no. 6 and 4, yes. 5 and 1. All right, so how many did we circle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there were 6 with 2 even numbers out of a total of what? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, right? Because 4 times 5 is 20. So 6 over 20. Can we reduce that? Well, yes, they're both even numbers. So if we divide the top by 2 and we divide the bottom by 2, we get 3 over 10. So now that we know our probability is 3 over 10, we are trying to see how many out of 175. So we're making a prediction. So 3 over 10 equals x over our new total, 175. Going to go ahead and do our cross product. So 10x equals 3 times 175 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times 7 is 21. Plus 1 is 22. 1 times 3 is 3. 4, 5. So 525. Divide by 10. Divide by 10. X equals 52.5. Right. Moving right along. Let's look at number 3. Ryan keeps his loose change in a milk jug. The jug contains 25 pennies, 15 nickels, 15 dimes, and 5 quarters. If he shakes out one coin, what is the probability that it will not be a dime? Okay, so probability of not a dime. So not a dime. All right, to see it better, I'm going to list them out. So 25 pennies, 15 nickels, 15 dimes, 5 quarters. So I'm looking for not a dime, right? And then we always put our total on the bottom. So let's go ahead and find our total, right? 5 plus 5 is 10, plus 5 and 5 is 20. So 0, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 60 is my total, right? And I'm looking for not a dime. So let me take dimes out. So dimes are 15. So we're going to do 60 minus 15. 6 becomes 5. 10 minus 5 is 5. 5 minus 1 is 4. So 45 over 60. But can we reduce it? Yes. So let's see, 45 over 60, but wait. We want it in percent form. So to get to percent form, you need decimal form. So to get there, you do top in, bottom out. So 60 goes into 45 0 times, so 450. So let's see, 6 times 7 is 42, so 420. So I get 30 or 300. 6 times 5 is 300, or 30, so it's 300. Okay, so 0.75. Now to go from decimal to percent, if it's in a decimal, you put the decimal by the D for Dr. Pepper, and you have to move it 2 places to the right to get to the P. So I move it 2 places to the right to change it to a percent, so 75%. Okay, next problem. Oh no, I can't see the image. Well, that makes it a little difficult, huh? Okay, well, hang on 1 second. Okay, well, I don't have a test with me at home, so I'll have to do that on another video. All right, so let's move on to number 5. So it says, Zane spins a spinner 50 times and records the results of each spin in the table below. So you see the color and the frequency, right? So red happened 20 times, blue happened 10 times, and he's telling us that he did it 50 times. So I'm going to go ahead and write my total in, so I don't have to add it. Okay, so based on the information, which of the following could describe the spinner used? All right, so basically we're saying if it's could describe, do we want true or false? True, right? We want a true statement that could describe the spinner. Okay, so here it says the blue section is, so blue section is 10, and is essentially saying equals twice as large as the red. So 2 times the red. Well, 10 is not equal to 2 times 20. So it can't be that one. The next one says the green section is larger than the yellow. So green is bigger than yellow. Well, 5's not greater than 15, so no. The red section is smaller than, so red is 20, is smaller than the blue and green combined. So blue plus green. 10 plus 5, well, that's 15. So no, 20 is not smaller than 15. So looks like hopefully this last one's true. The red and blue sections combined, so red 20 and blue 10. So that's 30 is larger than the green and yellow combined. So green is 5 and yellow is 15. 5 plus 15 is 20. So 30 is greater than 20. That is true. Okay, next problem. All right, so number 6. Tony performs an experiment with a standard 6-sided number cube and records the results in the table. Which statement of Tony's experiment is accurate? So we're looking for what's true or false. Accurate means true. Okay, so Tony is half as likely, so 1/2, to roll a 4. So 4 happened 17 times, as he is to roll a 1 or a 5 combined. So 1 or 5 combined. So 1 or 5, so 18 plus 20. So 20 plus 18 is 38. So is 17 half of 38? Well, 17 times 2, 2 times 7 is 4, 1 times 2 is 2, 3. So 34. So no, it's not exactly half. Okay, Tony is 75% as likely. So 75 is what fraction? 3/4, right? 75 cents, 3/4 out of 4. To roll a 3. So the 3 comes first. So I'm going to put that on top. There's 15 times that happened, as he is to roll a 5. 20 times. Okay, so does 15 over 20 equal 3/4? Well, if I divide by 5, divide by 5, I get 3/4. So that's looking pretty good to me. Let's look at C. He is 90% as likely to roll a 5 as a 1. So 90% is the same as 9/10, right? Because percent to decimal, 1 2 places, 0.9 is 9/10. To roll a 5, so 5 is 20, as he is to roll a 1/18. Well, that's not true. Tony is equally likely to roll a 2 or a 4 combined. So 2 happened 21 times, 4 happened 17 times, as he is to roll a 1 or a 6 combined. So 18 and 19. So let's add them up. So 21 plus 17, 7, 8, 2, 3, is 38, and 18 plus 19, 9 plus 8 is 7, 37. So they're equally likely? No, 37 versus 38. So our answer is B.